Good. I'm trying to see if the going. All right. So I want to say welcome to everyone. So glad you are all here to join us tonight for this nature medicine transmission that we are doing. The day after Mercury went retrograde, we all need some medicine right now because it's intense. And of course, we want to share with you all the wonderful fun that we're having with nature medicine. And we're going to share a little bit about the upcoming Rocky Mountain retreat that we're having in November. And also, we are going to be doing a beautiful transmission tonight that really is going to bring in some powerful, supportive, high frequency energy for you to support you at this time. That it's going to include some bear medicine. So we're bringing in some really powerful bear medicine. And you see behind me, this is part of the Wild Basin Rocky Mountains, and we're actually going to be very near here and near this river where the cabin is going to be, that we're going to be staying at in November. So we'll share a little bit more about that soon, but I just wanted to entice all of you. We have a couple of spots left for that, and we're going to share more about that whole experience and how it's different and how it can support you as a woman. So yes, this is a woman's only nature experience. Maybe in the future we will open it up to couples or something. Who knows? Who knows what will happen in the future? But I just know we're going to be having lots of fun. That's the thing I know for sure. So I think what we'll do is we'll just begin by doing an intro, because I know some of you may be new and do not know us, or maybe you don't know Cherie. And then I'm going to share a little bit about we'll do a grounding process. And then we have a couple of people that shared some testimonials with us. And we have Carmen that wants to share about her experience in Shasta. And then we will open to questions. So Cherie, do you want to share and start with an intro about who you are?
Sure. Who am I? Good question. Hi, everyone. My name's Cherie Mason. I'm a pure channel, so I don't use any particular modality as such. I tune into your energy field and assist you align your energy field back to your natural state of well-being. And I'm able to do this via a gift. When I work with you in person, I tap on your body, play your body like an instrument, if you will. And if I'm working with you remotely, I use my own body like a surrogate and just kind of tap or hold different places in my body. And while I'm doing the energy work or channeling, I'm listening and observing, and I get a sense of what is being shifted on an energetic level. So you're always in charge of the session. It is whatever you are ready for. And I'm here to support that and to assist you get there with ease, fun, and grace. The way Linda and I work together, I just wanted to share too, is Linda actually, I found her online and she was my mentor initially to help me get channeling because I was wondering what was going on when I started being able to channel. And very quickly, Linda and I started working together with clients, and we have an incredible resonance where we're able to amplify and hold a higher vibration, a more amplified vibration to help even bigger shifts for people, with their permission, of course. So Linda does, I'm not going to say most of the talking because I get a fair bit in there too, but sometimes not so much. So as Linda's doing this transmission, I work in the background and I'm shifting the energy. So I'm like an antenna or a transmitter. I'm able to, if you like, shift energy from Japanese language into English language so that you can, let's say, hear it and receive it and integrate it. So that's me, and I'm so excited to meet all you beautiful ladies that I haven't met yet. And thank you so much for joining us on the call. You're in for a treat tonight. Thanks, Linda. Over to you.
Thank you, Cherie. Yes, so Cherie and I have known each other, what, 8 years?
8 years, infinite 8.
Right, that's right. The magical number 8. And so I've been doing my this business for, I think, 10 years now. And I have been so blessed to work with so many women. So over these past 10 years, over probably 2,000 people or more that I've worked with, done a lot of transformational work specifically with women. And I help women get back into alignment, open their gifts, really begin to express their true creative authenticity in the world. I have all kinds of energetic tools and modalities that I work with as needed in the sessions, whether they're in a group session or individually. And basically, very similar to Cherie, I'm also a grace channel. And so I tune into the higher energy of your soul, to your oversoul, the guides, the beings of light. I'm pretty much someone who can tune into any particular frequency that I myself am able to access. So there's a pantheon of beings out there that are some of my besties. And so I work with a lot of amazing beings of light that support the work that I'm doing in the world. And so I receive, I'm a clairaudient, I hear, clairsentient, I feel, clairvoyant, I see, and claircognizant, knowing. So those are some of the major gifts I've got. So I'm able to really hear and know are my strongest. And so when I'm tuning into the energy, I can bring in lots of clarity and also assist in clearings. So doing a lot of transmutation of energy. So I call myself a sacred alchemist, transmuting lower vibrational energy that doesn't really serve anymore and moving it into its higher state of light. So I work a lot with the light, with light. That's just a big one with me. And so when we're working together, we're working to open you to expand, to hold more light and be a higher conscious being on the planet, which of course makes you more joyful, more expanded, lighter, and doing more of your calling in the world. So it has all these interesting side effects that people really like. So what we're going to be doing tonight is you're going to get an experience of both Cherie and I working together. So we're going to do a nature medicine transmission. Cherie lives in Sedona, so she'll be bringing in the beautiful energy of Sedona. I have a very strong heart connection to Shasta. And so I did a retreat, a small retreat in Shasta this year at the end of July. Carmen was part of that, so she'll be sharing some experiences she had with that beautiful VIP group that I took to Shasta. Cherie was part of that as well. And then Cherie and I did and co-led just recently a Flagstaff Sedona retreat for a wonderful group of women as well. And we had some powerful transformations on that particular adventure. And in November, we're going to be doing our Colorado winters partly silent retreat. We're going to be talking a little bit more about that. And so in the work that we do together, as Cherie said, we really amplify and complement and resonate with each other's energy, which actually gives you a powerful energetic transformational boost. And so that is one thing that many of the women who have joined our little VIP nature experiences have experienced is powerful transformational moments of clarity, moments of expansion, alignment to their higher calling. I mean, it's amazing all the different experiences women have had. But I would rather that the people or the women that were there share some things about that. So I'm thinking, Cherie, do you want to have Carmen share and then we can go into the transmission? Carmen, are you good to share about who you are and then your experience in Shasta?
Yeah, I would love to. That's why I'm here. I just wanted to say that I'm Carmen. I'm in South Carolina. I have an energy healing practice here. And I was called to go to Shasta for about a year and had, it just, And then Linda offered this opportunity, and I just knew I needed to go. And what I like to say about it is, you know, it's not the most obvious choice to go during a pandemic to Mount Shasta, but it was totally perfect for me. And what I experienced was just pure joy of being with this group of women led by Linda. Cherie was a part of it, and being in nature. And we just laughed together. We cooked together. I mean, my stomach hurt so much from laughing. So mostly I'm just here to say you could not be in the hands of two better guides than Linda and Cherie on this nature adventure coming up in Colorado. And if you're feeling called to go and it's a yes for you, I would just highly encourage you to do it, because I came back feeling rejuvenated, happier, more whole, and you know, I'm pretty busy. I have 2 kids too, so there's a lot going on, but it was the best thing I could have done for myself and my family too. So it's counterintuitive, but if you're feeling the call, do it.
Oh, thank you, Carmen. I'm so glad that you shared that. And Carmen, where are you from?
I live in near Charleston, South Carolina.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And what do you do? Share what you do.
So I'm an intuitive. I'm a truth speaker. I like to call myself a energy. I think today I'm calling myself an energy alchemist of love. I also do energy work, similar to Linda and Cherie, but you know, my own flavor. I work with essential oils, and I teach VitaFlex, and mostly I just enjoy helping people take care of themselves in new and more loving ways. So that's kind of what I'm up to over here. And I'm leading a retreat starting tomorrow, a nature retreat on the beach in South Carolina in Hilton Head. So I feel like being with all of you tonight is actually helping me prepare to go to the beach, and there's some sort of beach mountain connection happening. I don't know. So.
Oh, I love it. I can't wait to hear how that goes. Yes, thank you, Carmen. And I also want you all to know that you don't have to be someone who does any kind of energy work or anything along those lines. You just have to be a woman who is open-hearted, a woman who is curious, who has a bit of a kind of a spiritual curiosity. You don't have to actually be someone who practices in the metaphysical field or anything along those lines to have an amazing time. At our Flagstaff retreat, we had some corporate women who were ready to go, you know, screw corporate. We're ready to do fun stuff in nature now. So if you're someone who is really needing that beautiful, what would I say, that beautiful kind of filling your soul back up, you know, with light and love and soul food, then this is the kind of experience that might be good for you if it's calling you. So Cherie, did you have anything else to share before we go into aspects of the transmission?
Yeah, so I just wanted to, since we're on the talking about the retreats, I just wanted to share an amazing testimonial we had from one of our beautiful women, Haja, who was with us in the Sedona Flagstaff retreat just a couple of weeks ago, not even now. And yeah, I'll go from there. So she said to say that I feel like a new woman would be a lie. I feel and embody more of my true essence as a woman and as a soul. The retreat facilitated by Linda and Cherie allowed me to blossom in a way I never thought possible, with other women who became my sisters. I have been on many retreats in the past, but none that have honored the goddess and divine feminine in all of its and our facets like this, allowing us sisters to breathe, pause, and tap into spirit in a way that only women can. Linda and Cherie bring in both of their realness and wisdom in ways that make you feel nurtured in your mind, body, and soul. to say I'm ready for the next one is an understatement, because I'm ready to go right now. And she's coming to the next one. Thank you, Linda and Cherie, from the bottom of my heart and my womb. So I just wanted to add to that particular retreat and to share with you all that we move on divine time, with divine timing, with feminine timing. So Linda and I have a rough plan set out, you know, that has been inspired, you know, through spirit. And then we are always checking in to see what's the yes, you know. So it may be, oh, we're not moving there at the moment, more space is needed. So it's such an easy process of flow and ease, and it creates so much space that the common factor in these retreats so far is the incredible amount of laughter. I mean, like laughing till we cry. And one of the other women that came on this last retreat too was so surprised at how, you know, there was 8 women, how we all just slotted into our own you know, not our specialty, but into what we love doing. And it just worked perfectly. There was no bitchiness, no jealousy, you know, no tension. It was so easy. And she said she had never experienced anything like it with, you know, so many women in a group. So I really wanted to share that. And, you know, Linda and I are both about, you know, let's do this easy, right? Because we've done all the drama in the past and that served. And now there is such a high vibration that we're able to ride the wave of and just ride it, like just have fun. So if you feel a yes to that and you still have questions, please, you know, text or call Linda or I. But yeah, it's super exciting. So if that's something that you would like to have fun, then this would be for you. Thanks, Linda.
Oh, thank you. And I want to share a testimonial from our Shasta retreat. And this is from another woman who was there with Carmen. She says, I am deeply grateful that I joined Linda and Cherie on the recent Mount Shasta retreat. These two are gifted and wise women who assisted in allowing me to tap into the same. The trip was overflowing with fun and sisterhood connection. We indulged in delicious meals and spent beautiful, soul-fulfilling time in nature. We shared many sacred and profound moments. We laughed until we cried and shared transformational exchanges together. I wholeheartedly recommend experiencing a retreat with these fabulous goddess ladies. And that was from Dawn, who lives here in Austin. So thank you, Dawn. So happy that you are that you had that beautiful experience with us. So I want to say thank you. I think Carmen has to jump off. We love you. Mwah. She has to get ready for her retreat tomorrow. So thank you, Carmen, for sharing.
Thank you, Carmen.
And we will send you.
Thank you for having me.
Energy.
Good night, y'all.
But the rest of you stay on because we're going to start our transmission. All right. So Cherie, are you ready to start the nature transmission?
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to walk you all through the process. So what I want everyone to do is make sure you're not driving, okay? Because when we go into these processes, they can actually change your brainwave states, and you can become maybe not as aware as you thought. So no driving heavy machinery or anything like that while you're listening to this transmission. So what we want to do is allow ourselves to get very comfortable and very present here and now. So I'm going to start walking us through the process to get grounded. So all you need to do is just close your eyes and breathe and get comfortable. So for right now, if you feel guided, placing one or both hands on your heart space and just taking some very slow, deep breaths. And as you take these very slow, deep breaths, just notice how deeply can you take in breath? How deeply can you inhale? Your inhale tells you about how much life you can take in. So if you are breathing shallow, it means that you're not really taking in life. Okay, so I want you to really belly breathe. So really allow yourself to just take really long, deep breaths down into the belly. And then when you exhale, again, you're going to really allow yourself to exhale, pushing the air out from the lower lungs all the way out to the top of the lungs, and just let all of that air release. And then just notice, how easy is it for you to exhale? Your exhale is very symbolic of your ability to let go. So inhale, taking in life. Exhaling, letting go of that which no longer serves. And the breath and how you breathe can tell you a lot about how you interact and how you be with life. So I just want you for this moment just to be curious as you're breathing. And take some long, deep breaths, conscious breaths, and just notice with no judgment of yourself. You're just noticing. And as you breathe, I want you to really take in lots and lots and lots of light. And as you exhale, you're just going to release out the day. You're going to release out all that we've been dealing with over this early part of this month. So just keep breathing, exhaling out. And my cat wants to join. So just keep exhaling and breathing out anything that is tense, any tightness. Just keep releasing and releasing, releasing tightness, releasing the jaw, loosening your jaw, your neck, loosening the shoulders. Just really allowing the shoulders to release. And just know that as I'm walking you through this process, Cherie's working in the background, already shifting energy for the group and everyone who will watch this later. So even if you're not live on the call, know that Spirit knew you would watch this. So you're also included in this now moment, even if you were not live on the call. So I just want to acknowledge that. So just keep breathing and allowing yourself to just release out anything you're carrying, any burdens, any heaviness, any thoughts in the head. You're just going to let all of that just go for this moment. And allow yourself to be here now. So allowing your awareness to go to your feet. So just bringing all of your awareness to your feet. And I want you to feel the bottom of your feet. So just imagine that you are in a beautiful place in nature. Maybe you're barefoot and you're walking in this beautiful place in nature, and you find a beautiful spot on Mother Earth to either stand or sit or lie down on the earth. So whichever position works for you in this vision. And I want you just to allow your whole body just to surrender to Mother Gaia, and allow yourself in this moment just to be held by Mother Earth. And continue to breathe, taking long, deep breaths, continuing to relax any parts of the body that are still tight or constricted. The more relaxed you are, the deeper you can receive this transmission. So the transmission goes beyond your mind, it goes beyond your thinking, it goes beyond any head stuff, any analysis. So your mind does not need to understand the transmission. The transmission is an energetic process of receiving, activating. So your job is just to relax, to really let your body just release and soften so that you can deeply receive whatever the highest is for you in this moment with this transmission. So just know that Cherie and I are only channels. We're facilitators. We in no way step into your free will. So you are a divine channel as well. You're a divine sovereign being. So you can say yes to receiving this transmission if it's aligned for you, or you can say no. So just know that for you, you are in full control of receiving at whatever level of this transmission, your soul, your heart is needing or wanting or desiring. So we just want to make sure you understand that nothing is happening that is against your will. Know that everything is in co-creation with divine source. So just know that right now in this moment, if there is something heavy on your heart, if there is something that you are struggling with in your life, if there is something that needs clarity, if you're confused about something, or you're needing to make a big decision or take a next step in your life, or you're really struggling with some body issues, or you're really struggling with the past and habits of the past and patterns of the past, or maybe you're struggling with a specific person in your life, or you just had a big event happen in your life. Maybe you've just gone through a divorce, or you ended something, maybe a relationship, or you ended a job and you've moved on, or you're in the process of doing that. So wherever you are right now, know that it is completely welcomed into this now moment. I want you to allow it to be here. So don't suppress any emotions. Don't suppress any feelings. Allow it to be here so that it can be transmuted into something higher, into a higher awareness, a higher frequency, a higher way of perceiving that allows you to be free of the burden, free of the pain, free of the suffering, free of the challenges. We have choice whether we want to stay in the shadow of something, or whether we want to transmute it into something higher and invite in something higher and lighter for our life. So just in this moment, allow whatever's here to be here. If there's a particular intention you have in your heart, bring that forward right now. And know that it is being heard by the highest beings of light that are here. Cherie and I work with some of the highest light of unconditional love and above. Know that right now a beautiful circle of divine light is around our entire group. There is a beautiful, absolutely huge auditorium of beings of light that are here right now. They're so happy to be here. I can just feel their joy. I see so much smiling in the spiritual realms of all of your beautiful guides and beings of light and loved ones who are here, animal spirits who are here, your animal totems who are here. I'm calling in bear medicine to be here tonight, along with Mother Gaia medicine, nature medicine, tree medicine, all of the beautiful nature energies, beach medicine that wants to be here, allowing all of this beautiful light to just surround all of us in so much love and support, raising our vibration right now, raising our frequency, clearing out the negative thought patterns that we have been possibly struggling with, or anything else right now that you're struggling with. In this moment, be willing to surrender it. Just be willing to say, I let this go. I give this to the highest light to be transmuted into something higher. So it's about knowing that you sometimes don't know. So when we surrender our egoic part of ourselves that thinks it knows, and instead say, wow, I really don't know. I just want to surrender this and let it be transmuted into something higher. You literally make space in your energy for more to come in, for a higher perspective to come in, for your consciousness to rise just a bit higher, so that you can see things from a more spiritual eye. So for this moment, just allow the beautiful beings of light that are all here, your guides, whether you know who they are or not, doesn't matter. Know that they're here. We're calling in all this beautiful higher energy of love and light to be here to surround you. So you can still imagine you're in that beautiful place in nature, sitting, lying down, standing. And I want you to imagine that beautiful circle of white light all around you. That's your beautiful spirit team of light that is here. And they know exactly the frequencies of light that you need today, right now, in this moment. So just know that your spirit guides, they've got you. So we're here to be that open channel to invite it in, to hold a beautiful, loving space for you to receive exactly what in this moment you are needing, what your heart's desiring, what your soul is needing support with. So we're going to call in this energy of bear medicine, this energy of nature, to be here to do its deep work within you. You don't have to do anything other than to just surrender and allow your intentions and whatever is here, whatever you're feeling, allow it to just be here. And in this moment of now, I just want you to make the statement out loud to yourself so that you can hear it. I want you to make this statement: I am here now. And I want you to say that 3 times. I am here now. And say it one more time. I am here now. And just feel yourself coming more into your body. As part of this beautiful ascension process that we are going through, this consciousness that is rising on the planet, we have to be in our bodies. This powerful rise in consciousness on the planet is happening in our physical bodies right now. So when you state, I am here now, you are actually inviting in more embodiment of your consciousness. So know that right now, any energy that's blocking that is being cleared at this moment. So any ways that you've been blocking yourself from being fully in your body here on the planet, we're just asking that your higher guides, if it's right and aligned for you, to clear any blockages around you not wanting to be here. You thinking that it's best you not be here. Anywhere where you're feeling not in your body, not wanting to be here, or not wanting it to be fully feeling and experiencing life, we're going to begin a clearing process to clear out any of that or any stories associated with that. So it could be from the past, or it could be from your now moment where you're struggling with that. And we're just going to let that energy run and let that clear for those of you that are in resonance with what I just said. And we're also going to now make another statement. I am here now by choice. So taking a deep breath in, I am here now by choice, and saying that at least 3 times. I am here now by choice. And just breathing that in. And this is actually starting to activate within you your sovereignty. Your soul chose to be here in this powerful time on the earth. Even though maybe your ego and your mind was like, what was I thinking? Your higher self and soul wants to be here on the earth at this time, because this is a very powerful historical time for literally our galaxy, for us to ascend in a body on the planet. So this is a powerful time for us to be here as souls on the planet. And it takes a lot of courage for us as souls to say, yes, I want to be here. I want to be a light bearer, a light warrior, a light worker, a light player, whatever word you want to use. Because if you're on this call, it's because you do carry light for this planet. You carry a specific frequency of consciousness that this planet needs. And so I honor and thank you for that. And if you're not clear what that is, we're going to invite in clarity right now. Like, what is that light that you carry? What is that expression, unique expression that you carry in the world that blesses our world? We each have a very specific frequency that no one else carries. This is why it's important that you be here now in a body on the planet by choice, because we need you and we need your frequency and we need your light. So anywhere that you have been confused about that, we're just going to keep running this clearing, allowing what needs to move out of the way so you can really own the truth. I am here now by choice. And now we're going to take this one next level up. So now I want you to say out loud, I am here now by choice and by love. I am here now by choice and by love. And say that 3 times at least. I am here now by choice and by love. And now we're activating the love frequency in your heart. So anywhere where you have been blocked in your heart, where you have had a hard time loving yourself, where you've had a hard time loving others, where you have had a hard time with judgment of self and others, where you've gotten caught up and entangled in right and wrong and good and bad, where you have not allowed your full open-hearted expression to be here in the world, we're going to allow this beautiful divine light to begin clearing out any blockages around that and any stories associated with that. So just know you don't need to know in your mind what that all is. The higher guides and the energy that is here is doing the work. Your job is to just say yes and expand into your love, because that's what the planet needs right now. Your presence, your sovereignty, your love. So just opening your heart and allowing whatever wants to move right now. For some of you who are sensitive to energy, you might be feeling it. For others of you, you may not, and that's absolutely perfect and okay. Know that what is here for you is here for you, whether you feel it or not. So your job is just to keep receiving. And I'm going to now pass this over to Cherie for any messages that she has at this time.
Thanks, Linda. So I'll share what's being shifted on an energetic level and what is coming in to support. So truth. Truth is wanting to, let's say, be more present on this planet. And so all of the upheaval at the moment and so-called chaos, when you look beyond that, it's actually, there's just more light coming to this planet. There's more light, more truth, more love being shone. And so that which is not of love, that which is not true, is being dismantled. And sometimes it looks chaotic, sometimes it looks negative and destructive and so on. But if we are willing to hold that vision that the only thing that is happening, the truth is that more light is coming forth. More and more beings on this planet are allowing their true nature, which is light, which is love, to shine, to come forth. So the more, I like to call it play, the more practice, rather than work, the more we practice being our light and allowing those systems that we have carried in our energy field, in our thought forms, the more we allow those to dissolve and dissipate, the more light we carry, the more light we bring forth. And so the more joy on this planet. And so energetically, the energy of nature was really coming in. And there's the messages I got that nature does not lie. Okay, so there's a process of aligning everyone on this call, everyone that is willing, everyone that will listen to the call in any time. There's a process of aligning you all our souls, to more truth and releasing thoughts, stories, and beliefs that are not true. So this is just a process, and we're asking and intending that it is gentle and with grace. So the message also that came in was to take time in nature and quietly. So just sit quietly in nature, anywhere. You can't get it wrong, okay? So whether you're just on the lawn or near a tree or next to a garden, just sitting there quietly closing your eyes and just softening your whole body and breathing, and allowing nature to support you to begin acknowledging, feeling, sensing, and knowing what is truth. And the feeling that may help you is truth always feels loving. There is no fear, there is no doubt, there is no judgment or criticism in truth. Truth is the truth, is the truth, is the truth. So I'm just tuning in now to a lot of animals are actually, animal spirits are coming into this channeling. And they're offering their knowledge, their instinct. They're offering that energy to us all so that we may move forward in this life more from a place of centeredness, of groundedness. And also nature will, when you sit and spend that quiet time in nature, nature will assist you ground into your body. And when you're grounded, you'll feel safer. So you won't, you'll notice you won't be inclined, or you don't need to be so reactive to old habits, to old situations, to things that used to trigger you, that used to throw you into a state of fear and possibly cause you to jump out of your body so that you're ungrounded and then you feel unsafe. So there's so much support right now from nature and so many animals. And actually when Linda and I were on the last retreat in the forest in Flagstaff, I could feel all these animals watching us and knowing that they're here to support us, and they're cheering for us because they're grateful that they have some support on this earth too. So we're all starting to become one consciousness. And yes, it's a process, that the more and more truth we allow and light, the more we can diffuse this feeling of separation. So we'll start to feel more connected, more loving, more compassionate. And we'll begin to know that no one is against us. That's not true. We are all here to serve each other. So just allow that to integrate over time. Some of what I may have shared may be beyond your mind concepts at this moment, and that's fine. But this is energetic in nature. So if you're willing, just allowing that energy to do its thing, all right? It all comes from love. The more we relax into our body and surrender and nurture ourselves and nourish ourselves and get enough rest, the better we feel, the more safe we feel, and the easier it is for us to be loving, to be compassionate. And when we are that, then that's all we see in the world. So these old illusions just start to fade away and your reality shifts. You just have a different experience of life. Someone next to you may be looking at the same thing of you as you are and having a completely different experience. So there's a lot of support here and a lot of encouragement for everyone to just open their heart. And again, this bear medicine is coming in of going within, of just breathing within your own being and soothing with your own breath. Just start there. Just see how that feels. There's so much love. And just taking a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just allowing yourself to let go. You don't have to know what it is you're letting go of. Just softening. And a few more deep breaths. And on each out breath, just letting go a little more. Just noticing your body surrendering a little more. You're completely safe to let go. There's nothing you need to hold. Thank you, Linda. Back to you.
Beautiful, Cherie. So continuing just being in this beautiful place, connecting with this beautiful medicine energy that is here for you with nature, with all the beautiful animal spirits. And I just want to share a couple of other messages that are coming through. As Cherie said, bear medicine is about going in, going within. Bears hibernate. They go inside themselves for a couple of months of the year. And during that time, this is when the power to dream and bring your goals forward can happen. So bear medicine can assist you when you are in the process of birthing maybe a new project, a dream you have, something that you have felt in your heart you've wanted to do but never really had the courage until now. So we're inviting in right now this beautiful, powerful energy of bear medicine to come into your heart, to assist you in accomplishing those dreams, whatever they might be, no matter how small they are or how big they are. In this moment, I want you to imagine a great, beautiful, sacred bear standing in front of you. And it's just looking at you, feeling you. You can feel its power. It has no need to harm you or hurt you. It just wants to share its powerful bear heart with you. So just feel yourself there in the presence of bear medicine. Receive the wisdom that bear medicine has for you right now. Listen. Say to this beautiful image of bear, I am listening. And then just listen to any message that bear medicine has for you. Bear sometimes speaks with symbol. Sometimes bear speaks with images of nature. Sometimes bear speaks directly in words or in sensations. Keep listening. Let bear know I am listening. What wisdom do you have for me now? And when you are complete, I want you to imagine yourself bowing to Bear Medicine, bowing to Bear, saying thank you, gratitude in your heart for any wisdom you may have received, whether it was symbolic or in words or in pictures. Even if you weren't quite sure what it meant, receive it in your heart and know that in time you will know the message from Bear. So just breathing that in, being in gratitude, and know that you can always go back to this moment in time and continue your conversation and your listening with Bear Medicine. So if you're not complete with Bear Medicine, just know that we're going to bookmark it energetically so that you can always go back and step right back into the energy and continue listening. So just taking a deep breath, allowing yourself to feel your feet on the ground, on the earth, bringing yourself back into the room by gently opening your eyes, staying in that grounded space of gratitude, feeling that you have been held and you are held in so much love, so much light by beautiful Mother Gaia, by all the animal totems that are here, by the beautiful spirit team that is part of your path, and by all the higher spiritual life that is here supporting you on your journey. And just be in the space of gratitude and thanks for all of the messages, all of the energy movements that may have occurred, anything that activated in you that you may not even be aware of yet. Just know that it's all in the process of moving and interacting and integrating. So one message I'm hearing is to make sure that all of you drink a lot of water, way more than you have been. We are in a very interesting time where our bodies are needing a lot more fluids, specifically very clean, clear water with minerals. So throwing in some trace minerals. I like throwing in Celtic sea salt into my water. A squeeze of lemon or lime is also really good. These are things that can really help support your body right now as we're going through this ascension process and as we are raising our vibration. It really is using up a lot of the minerals in our body right now. So if you are having some body pains and tightness and cramps and you're not sleeping well, things along those lines, that's part of, for many of you, it's part of the ascension of the physical body. It's literally changing to be able to hold higher light. So not to get yourself too concerned with body issues, just know that the body just needs your support. So listening to the body and asking what it needs and giving your body what it needs is really important, which brings us back to these nature experiences. So what has been so profoundly amazing with the first two groups that I and Cherie took to Shasta and Sedona, what I found to be so amazing is that nature made it so much easier for the healing processes and for the transformations to take place without a whole lot of effort. It was just amazing. It was beautiful for me and Cherie to go, wow, we couldn't have planned that or worked that out or made that happen had we tried, because there were just moments where nature just stepped in and did some incredible magic. And I'm still reeling at some of the memories from both Shasta and from the time that we spent in Flagstaff and Sedona. And so I'm amazed at how nature right now is so much wanting to help us in our transformation process and help our bodies heal. So I am very much in a place of honor and humbleness with nature right now, seeing how it is truly a powerful medicine for us at this time. And the message I keep getting is, keep taking women out into nature. Keep taking women out into nature. This is going to help them heal at deeper levels than anything else right now. So if you are feeling called, maybe Colorado is not the one for you in November, but you are feeling called to possibly a nature transformational experience in the future, in 21, know that Cherie and I are going to keep on doing this. Pandemic or not, it's not going to stop us, okay? We in no way give our power over to what's going on in the three-dimensional world. We know it's happening. We send lots of love and light and prayers to all those that are still in that process of integration and moving into higher states of consciousness. So there's no judgment there at all. And we know that we need to hold higher states of vision and consciousness for the new earth. So we are building the new earth sisterhood right now. It was very clear to us after Sedona that this is part of what our soul mission is right now, is to build a whole new tribe of sisterhood in the world that is really leading the way, that is really pioneering, holding very sacred light for each other as women. There's so much we have to heal with each other, ways that we've betrayed each other as sisters, ways that we have given over our power to the old patriarchy and threw our sisters under the bus in those moments. There's ways that we need to forgive ourselves and ways that we need to heal, not just this lifetime, but lifetimes for our female generations. So know that a part of the process of what we will be doing as part of these nature transformational experiences is really doing some deep, powerful generational healing for our family systems. So if you've struggled in your family, if you have had an interesting time with your family system, just know that there is healing and transformation here for you, and it does not have to be a big struggle, and it does not have to be that painful. We're all about having a lot of fun and doing powerful transformational work from that higher state. So that doesn't mean there won't be tears, but just know that there's going to be just as many or more belly laughs, lots of laughter, because laughter heals. And so just know that everything that we do has both those deeper moments and those times of incredible laughter to the point of tears. So tears can come from laughter or from releasing pain, but either way, you heal. So Cherie, did you want to share any more about that or anything about Colorado and our experience that we're
Yeah. So listening to the bear, I wanted to tell everyone, give yourself a bear hug, like all the time, not just one, like, oh, you're amazing, you know, like really encourage yourself. Okay. So imagine that beautiful energy of the bear that, man, how good does it feel to get a beautiful bear hug from someone? It's just cuddly and teddy-like and big open heart. Yeah. So go for the bear hugs with yourself and offer them, right, as you feel guided to others. I did want to share something about Colorado, and I'm about to sneeze.
Well, while you're sneezing, I will let people know that for all of those who are going to be saying yes to the Colorado retreat, we will be starting our Zoom support groups before that time.
Yeah.
So once a week, we will be meeting online as part of the retreat. So before we even go to the retreat, you're going to get to meet everybody. We're going to continue doing some energy work and transmissions to get us aligned for the experience so that when we arrive, we've already done some of the heavy lifting so we can have a lot more fun and lightness while we're actually on the retreats. So just know that once you say yes, it begins. It doesn't begin on the 11th when the retreat actually is. It begins now when you say yes, and we will be doing that support work with you. So just know that that's also an interesting thing that we do that a lot of retreat experiences do not. We begin the retreat now before we even arrive. So, Cherie, is there anything, did you remember what you were going to share?
Gone. But also just to reiterate what Linda was saying, that it's, excuse me, such a graceful way to grow and evolve and release out the old, to do these Zoom calls, and everything just comes up with ease, and there is so much support. And this sisterhood that's been organically growing, I'm already experiencing the support from it. I mean, you know, just having a sister down in Phoenix, a sister from the sisterhood, not a blood sister, right? You know, that has offered support to me. I needed to be down there in the hospital. I had a family member down there, and, you know, she's offered somewhere I can stay. So, you know, it's just, I'm like, oh, wow. It's so amazing to start opening up this band of support that's, you know, it comes in so many ways. So I'm so excited. If you want to join, please contact us. And yeah, you're in for a treat. And like Linda said, if this is not the one for you, there'll be plenty more. We'll be doing them often. And just to let you know, I don't think Linda mentioned that we will be in altitude. It starts at 8,500. That's where we will be sleeping, in this grand cabin. And so if you have altitude issues already, this is probably not for you. We will be doing some that are not in such high altitude. But, you know, good general health and respiratory health is required. All right.
Yes, I'm
Thanks,
putting
Linda.
that in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know that some people may not know if they're sensitive to altitude. So what we are doing is we're getting everybody prepared. So if you are someone who plans to be coming to this trip or one of our others that is more high altitude, we ask people to start taking chlorophyll in their water, wheat germ oil, and ashwagandha. Those are 3 really powerful alternative herbs and ways to take care of yourself that actually begin to help you oxygenate easier, so that you don't have some of the typical issues some people have with altitude. So just know that that's going to be a part of the process as well. So we have a whole lot of fun little tricks that we can support you with. But if you do know that you are sensitive to altitude, this probably will not be for you, because we do not want to have to deal with, you know, helicoptering you out of one of the hikes because you can't get down the mountain. So we want to make sure that, you know, you are able to experience this in a really healthy, wonderful way. So anyway, if you have a question about that, of course, reach out to Cherie or I. So let's see, I think we're about to close. Cherie, unless there's any last thing I forgot, is there anything else we need to share? Or if there are any questions from anyone who's on the call, you can type it into the chat. Or if there is something you want to share, you know, from your camera, you can do that too. So it's up to you. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and do a closing to close out this beautiful circle tonight. And we hope to hear from any of you who may be interested, and those of you who will watch the replay later. Sending lots of love. There's information that will be actually in the replay so that you can contact us if you are interested. All right. Thank you, Beatrice. Oh, how sweet. Beatrice says, I couldn't stop smiling and had tears of joy. Oh, love you.
Beautiful.
All right. Well, Cherie, do you want to close? You want to help me close?
Sure.
Anything you want to say?
Yeah, onward and upward. Like, I am so excited. And I think we're going to be in the snow. So,
Yes.
yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm so excited. Just go with your heart, right? Just go with your heart. Whatever feels good, whatever feels yes.
Exactly. Well, I'm going to seal everybody in love and light, all of those of you that were here live and all of those of you who will join us through the replay. I just ask that you be blessed with so many miracles this month and so many more miracles as we move into 2021. So just opening your heart and know that when you're aligned with the highest truth, when you're aligned with that beautiful source light, that miracles can come into your life. So no matter what you're struggling with, no matter what's been going on, know that you can open your heart and invite miracles to come in. So as we close tonight, I just invite in the most amazing miracles for each and every one of you in whatever way they want to show up in your life, asking that they bless you on your journey, on your soul mission in this world, and that as you walk that beautiful path, you walk it with so much lightness and so much smiling and joy, so that you realize that you can be done with the struggles. You can be done with all of those heavy challenges that you've been carrying for your family systems, but instead you can bring in the joy. So we invite that in. And I just say thank you to all the beings of light that were here, to Bear Medicine, to the Nature Medicine, to Mother Gaia, to my noisy cat, for all being here and assisting us in alignment with the highest love. And so with that, I just say thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done.
It's done.
All right. Well, thank you all. Many, many blessings, mwah, to everyone. And we can't wait to see some of you in person in Colorado. And for those of you that said yes, we'll be reaching out to you by email and giving you more details. Yeah. Much love. So great to see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.